Welcome everyone to the next great episode of The Main Topic. And we're on to the first topic with
Freddie Crush. Should we trust politics? Should we trust the political process and even the politicians?
A politician should build that trust first.
Mm-hmm.
Build that trust.
But you don't hear from them till election time.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And they make many promises, big promises.
Like the roads being paved locally.
Like the water being fixed.
Where they really tell you about the issue that they feel that you feel that they should correct. So that's what they throw at you.
Yeah.
Right.
To get you to vote for them. But the thing is, they never follow through on any of their promises. They promised, like Hustle said, to do something about the roads, do something about crime, do something about bringing making the area more attractive to businesses to come in and bring more businesses, more tax dollars coming to the city, and that'll make things a lot better. But then you vote for them, they go into restaurants, they going everywhere. Churches everywhere. Yeah, true, churches everywhere.
Not to cut you off, I think we have to understand the political process and actual structure more. Because one politician can promise you whatever he wants, he can't get nothing done by himself. Right? That's how politics work.
Collectively,
right.
A collective
there
effort.
There has to be a collective. And without a collective, all you guys are a person standing there screaming while this collective, this special interest group has all the control and power because you over here yelling by yourself, but they got 30, 40 people on the same agenda.
Special interest group, would that have anything to do with lobbyists?
That's what runs politics now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we elect them, the special interest groups buys them.
So in other words, it takes the groundswell from the people to actually make the politicians do what they promised to do in the first place when they were running.
Right, and an organized movement.
Right.
You have to have politicians that say we're together and we're moving together. Like that's what you had with the Tea Party. A lot of people, what happened to the Tea Party? When Obama left, they left.
Yep.
Let's be real. You ain't see them no more after Obama. So that was a organized special interest group for that
particular situation,
irritating everything that Obama did.
Yeah.
But I really think a lot of people get caught up in like voting for politicians because their grandmom, their mom said vote for this person.
Vote Democrat and all that.
And so they follow that trend. And I think our people, we get caught up in that a lot.
I mean, but that's part of it. That was our strength at one time. When we went as a voting bloc. That's what they call it, a voting bloc. And that's why President Biden was so focused on trying to get the black vote. The black vote don't count until it's election time. After the election is done, the black vote is just what you got. They don't come back to give the black voters their what they voted for.
What they offer, what they
set out to do. But one of the reasons why I have problems trusting politicians is because if you're trying to get the job, you're gonna say whatever you gotta say to get a job.
Yeah.
And that goes to anybody applying for a job.
That's right.
Like
That's right.
But when they allow money kind of overtake politics, it became business then. Like it's like I say, you elect them, the special interest groups buys them. Like, and it's on the state level as well as the federal level. But especially with president, when you look at the president's not running the country. The Senate and the Congress make the rules. They're the one who has to approve of war. They're the ones who have to put the bills together that the president wants in order to send them to him. He can veto them, but in the end, he gonna have to pass something.
Register for the Time to Equip Farmers Workshop, Friday, March 15th, 2024, from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Held at the Farmers Hands Market, located at the Jackson Medical Mall. To register, scan the QR code.
How we gonna correct it? I mean, what should we do next? As you being the leader of your household, what we gonna do about it? I mean, we talk about it, but what we gonna do about it?
That, my friends, is the question.
See, we gotta have a starting point. I mean, we gonna keep repeating the same thing. We talk about it, so I'm gonna ask you this. I mean, what would you change in your household or your community so we can make an improvement? Cause we'll just keep repeating the same thing. What we gonna do next?
I feel like this. You shouldn't wait around for a politician to change things. Makes no difference if it's Democrat, Republican, makes no difference who it is. You need to take matters in your own hands in your community to make your little community better.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change your whole city even. You might not be able to change nothing. You probably not be able to change your block.
That's right.
But if you do whatever you can
change your house.
to change your house,
We gonna
change the house
start
first.
somewhere. Change,
We gotta
change
make a
things in
start.
the house first. But I got a question for all y'all.
What's that?
I saw somewhere where somebody posted something online that the Democrat and Republicans are both wings from the same bird. Y'all agree with that?
Facts.
I look at it like this. I mean, like, I look at it like you can look at it both ways. If the Democratic and the Republican is we fighting against like policies like when they're dealing with other countries, they birds are the same wings. You know, they are the same wing, but when it comes to like
local and national issues
inside the United States, they separate.
There's some division.
Not as divided as you might think.
Yeah.
Because even though you might think that the Republicans were the ones who were the ones pushing the 3 strikes rule.
Yeah.
It was a Democrat that signed it. Even though you might think that the Republicans are the ones that's doing more war overseas, President Obama and doing just as much bombing as Bush was.
It's money in war.
Exactly.
It's money in war.
Exactly. So
in war.
that's part of that problem. But once there's money in it, and you allow corporations and special interest groups to have lobbyists in Washington, then your voice is done as soon as you vote. You can write your senator all day long. If it's a special interest group that wants to get something done, they can pretty much get it done. And it's whether he goes along with it or not, because he might be the one in the minority that actually wants to toe the line, but everybody else votes, you're outvoted.
Well, let me ask you this then.
We got to narrow it down. Such a great topic.
Right.
Got to narrow it down.
We
can end with Tupac. What did Tupac say? We got money to fund the wars, but no money can't feed the poor.
Join us for the Sustainable Farming Institute Workshop Series, Saturday, March 16th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Farmers Hands Market, located at the Jackson Medical Mall. Register at the website or scan the QR code.